Hey guys, it's WarroHero making another Necromancer video. This one is sort of a chill build, but it's more of a cross between power and chill. It doesn't rely only on its chill, it mainly relies on its damage, but chill is out there.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
I'm just poking around before the expansion, you know what I mean? By the time people are actually watching this build will probably be useless, but you know. Haven't been uploading anything. Besides a couple of Perfect World videos, nobody seems interested in those. Perfect World is a game people would rather play than watch.
The graveyard.
The best way to learn on that is to actually be in the fight.
You lost the waterfall.
There is no documentations on that stuff. There is documentations, but no one really cares about that stuff. So I'm gonna run up here. Just to be mean, I kind of wasted the lich on this guy, but you know. And now that Mesmer's down too. That's real cool. One thing I need to check though. Okay, yeah, I'm set up fine. This is a staff power build. You don't see many of those, do ya? Okay. So that guy's dropped. That was a 3k crit, or pretty long range. So, oh, I forgot, I'm not using Warhorn. I kind of just wasted a chill, but you know, it's fine, not in combat.
The waterfall is yours.
All up here. I'm not doing this as easily as I like to think I should. Well, it is pretty easy, but I mean, like, my control over the map is nowhere near as good as it used to be. Watching the map, etc.
You've taken the graveyard.
Okay. So let's go take the quarry. He's really gonna regret doing that. I have no idea why, but staff Necromancer builds can deal the most damage that I've seen. In one hit, I mean Death Shroud wise, at the very least.
Your base is under attack.
I think I'm like,
your base is under attack.
I know they make power builds, but I don't think there are many power builds that actually use the staff as its main weapon. Most of them use the daggers most that I've seen. I'm actually using the staff as a main weapon. Mainly for its chill and its little bit of healing. It's not much healing, but yeah, it's a little bit. Its fear is really helpful too. Fill up my shroud a bit on him. Okay.
You lost the waterfall.
So,
you've taken the graveyard.
Now time to go to the waterfall because this is ours. No, actually nobody's there, so
attack.
base is under attack.
Your base is under attack.
The wall is down. I think that, you know, the wall's down, then I'll head out there. But I think we got this under control. Okay. Tank warrior.
yours.
Warrior dead without actually being hurt. I take that back, I got hit once. I got hit multiple times actually, but that's the only amount of health that I actually lost. And yes, I did get saved at the end, I guess I would say, because people did come and attack him. Don't think he would have killed me though. Mesmer. Ooh, Mesmers. Jesus Christ, where'd he go? And so, we got people doing their own thing. Okay, they got the Mesmer. That's real cool. I think we're gonna push Lord, to be honest. Let's ask. Push. No, that's wrong chat. Well, considering this guy says I own and then just yes, I'm not saying he's stupid, but I don't think following him all the time would be the greatest idea. Just by his spelling and his vocabulary. So let's do my necromancer thing, kill some people. There we go. Push me up a few points. Though the dagger does a lot more damage, I usually won't use it.
Your team is
And we
victorious.
basically won right there. I think I'm gonna make a extra long video actually this time. Multiple PvP matches. I don't know if it's gonna split my vids again like it used to, but since I went back to Windows 8, I haven't had a splitting problem on my videos, but I don't know if it will if I'm doing an extra long video. Well, we go through the freaking I just hit rank 60 a bit earlier. Shark, finally. But I'll explain the build a bit, at least, while the friggin' thing's going. Well, my original goal of this build was to make a dagger chill build. But dagger could work because of the trait in curses, I think it is, that will make it so that blinding will chill, but I just decided to use this instead because I don't use much blinding. So I went to the focus so that I didn't need to use the dagger, which has a blind. I picked the focus for a 6-second chill, well 5-second chill, instead of the 2-second chill. So this is totally worth doing. Plus its vulnerability add is really nice, and that's why I use this too. I use Consume Conditions just because it's quick on the go heal. I usually don't need to use it, but I do use it. Spectral Armor, Gain Life Force. You know what this is. This is another chill, that's why I picked it. Plus it brings them to me if I'm using my dagger, that's really useful. This, as you saw in the other PvP match, just crushes everybody. This will stop anybody from moving. This will heal you a bit. This is just a plain out burst. I picked the staff because then after I realized that the chill build wouldn't matter much until the Reaper comes out with its chill damage trait. So I decided I'd just make a power staff build because I've seen that do the biggest hits ever. That was my staff power build was the only build that I've ever hit 15k in Lich on. That is the only build that could do it. So I decided to remake it, since I haven't done it since the patch. And notice, I did 8.7k, and I'm still using, like, I only use this when I'm starting a new build. Then I'll switch over to Berserker when I have a better feel of it. I have more tankiness and less power. So there's a bit of a difference. Okay, chilling a foe inflicts vulnerability. 3% incoming damage. You know what vulnerability does. This casts spinal shivers on a foe when attacking them while their health is below the threshold. 50%. So that's real helpful for the damage boost and the chill, which was the original idea of the build. Close to death. Since it's a power build, you need to have it. Gain might when you strike a foe below the life threshold. Very helpful. Inflict vulnerability when you strike a foe below the health threshold. Deal more damage when downed. I love this. Shroud skill 1 grants might. That's very good because this build, as you saw, crushes people in Shroud, like that tank warrior. Armored Shroud, gain toughness while in Shroud. Putrid defense, take less damage from poison foes, which helps a lot when this is on, almost 5 seconds. Less damage taking. This is good, it just gives you a bit of power, but if you want, you can use this. It's pretty okay. If you use the Berserker amulet, actually, I do prefer to use this. And your passive life force generation from nearby deaths is increased by 20%. Whenever you leave Shroud, you and your minions gain protection. Very nice. Inflicting a condition on a foe grants stacking toughness and reduced incoming damage. So basically everything a man could ever wish for. Besides food. Food is pretty good. Increase life force gain from skills by 10%. That's always good since it's a Shroud build. I don't care what build you're running, soul reaping is very helpful. Increases movement speed while in Shroud, reducing recharge on Shroud. Yes, by 25% movement speed, 30% recharge reduced. Spectral armor automatically when I reach 50% health. Woo, that's real nice. I actually, some of these passives that I get from the trait lines, I didn't even remember. I knew they were there, but I just didn't know which trait lines anymore because I haven't been playing nearly as much. Waiting for the expansion, you know. Vital persistence, 50% degeneration decrease, and recharge reduced on Death Shroud skills. And then of course you want Death's Perception, that's 50% critical chance. Strength of Undeath. More life force. Whatever, hold on 1 second. Well, that was just a passive, so if you take this build, I'm sure you know what it is. Voting Courtyard, of course, because that just lets me kill people. But anyway, you do more damage while above the life force threshold. 50%. So if I have higher Death Shroud bar, then I deal more damage. That makes more sense. That makes sense why I can hit 8k, well not literally 8k, but like 5.8k in Death Shroud. And nobody can do anything about it until I go down on Death Shroud. Okay, so now we got courtyards, so let's just kill people. I've been planning on streaming, but for some reason, my computer is not up for it. I streamed a bit one day, and I had no viewers because of how I didn't put my Twitch channel up there, and I also needed to find out why it was lagging so bad. It might be my RAM. I have 6 gigabytes of RAM. Not the greatest RAM capacity, but I do have a pretty good processor. Quad cores, of course.
The match starts soon.
Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna follow these guys. I'm lagging a bit. That scares me a lot. So, I guess I couldn't save myself. And trust me, even though I do run Berserker builds most of the time, I am not up for this Zerker meta. I am all against that because it takes the variety out of the game and it cuts all the fun out of playing your own build. It makes me feel bad for actually playing these Zerker builds. Okay, cool. So I got him almost dead. So that means I'm alive. Not for long. Okay. So I think it might be that I have 3 rangers, a thief, and me on a team. And only one of them is Cat, probably, but I don't know if it's because they're new or what. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna assault him for it. I actually blame the Guild Wars 2 mix-up because they have, like, only one of each class that they have. Though Rangers are really strong. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go a bit risky about this and use a dagger.
Anyone? Help!
Okay.
Eat my dust.
Jesus Christ, she almost down. Okay. So this is a bad match. Very bad. That was one of the most fail matches ever. So, also, I'd like to take a moment for everybody to appreciate this. I now have the one hood. Kind of like how there's the one ring, there's the one hood. And this is my one hood. I say it's called the one hood, but I probably don't know it. Yeah, it's not the one hood, it's the Phantom's hood. And just so you guys are aware, I'm gonna have like a 15-minute checkout of my character's hood somewhere. I mean, like, I'm seriously just gonna record him standing here, something like this, for 15 minutes and post it up on YouTube. So I want you guys to all be ready for that. I need you guys to hit like on this video. I need you guys to subscribe, get more friends to subscribe, and then I need you guys to try and watch all the way through the 15-minute video of checking out my hood. That would be amazing. Okay? Okay. So yeah, like, subscribe, share with your friends. My name, in-game and Facebook, will be in the description below. And that's about it. So goodbye.